Time now for the Bear Channel morning news on this Thursday morning, October 1st, 2015. Good morning to you all. This lovely Thursday, October 1st, 2015. Here are your news and eyes. Here are the top story at 6:30 on this Thursday morning is Carolina's up to New England are keeping their eyes peeled as Hurricane Joaquin could be another superstorm sending. We'll have to find out it's October as a powerful hurricane that ruined the Bahamas. The whole system is printed straight north the U.S. You can't blame the people along the East Coast that are having a sending flashback back in October 2012 when it comes to Hurricane Joaquin as we take a look at the latest on Joaquin. It is a Category 3 storm. So location 23.4 north, 73.7 in the west. Max the same winds 120 miles an hour. Movement west upwest at 5 miles an hour. Here, as we take a look at the latest. 5 a.m. advisory on Joaquin. Major Hurricane Joaquin will better the central Bahamas with hurricane force winds, storm surge, and heavy rain threat tonight. Change the advisory. A hurricane warning is in effect for central Bahamas, northwestern Bahamas, including the Coast, Berry Islands, and Ilford, Grand Bahama Islands, and New Providence. Hurricane watch in effect for Bimini and Andros Islands. A tropical warning is in effect for southeastern Bahamas, excluding the Turks and Caicos Islands and the Andros Islands. A hurricane warning means that hurricane conditions are expected to somewhere within the warning area, as preparations to protect life and property should be completed in the central Bahamas. Hurricane watch means that hurricane conditions are possible within the watch area, as tropical storm warning means that tropical storm conditions are expected somewhere within the warning area. For storm information specific to your area, please monitor the product station by your National Meteorological Service. Here, at 5 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, the center Hurricane Joaquin was located near latitude 23.4 to the north, longitude 73.7 in the west, and Joaquin is moving toward the west-southwest near 5 miles an hour. And this motion is expected to continue today and turn toward the west-northwest is forecast tonight, followed by a turn toward the north and a decrease in the forward speed on Friday. As the forecast track, the center Joaquin will move near over portions of the central Bahamas tonight, and pass near over portions of the northwest Bahamas on Friday. Matt saying winds are near 120 miles an hour with forecast. And Joaquin is Category 3 hurricane on the San Francisco hurricane wind cells. So some strength is forecast on the next day or so, with some fluctuations in intensity possible on Friday. Hurricane force winds extended out was up to 35 miles an hour, 55 kilometers from the center. Tropical force winds extended out was up to 140 miles, 220 kilometers an hour. The estimated minimum central pressure is 940 million miles, 27 to 99 inches. Here. Wind, hurricane conditions are expected to continue in the portions of the central Bahamas on Friday. Hurricane conditions are expected over the portions of the northwest Bahamas on Friday. Tropical storm conditions will affect portions of the southeastern Bahamas by tonight. As storm surge and dangerous storm surge will raise water levels as by much as 5 to 8 feet above normal tide levels in the central Bahamas and the area of onshore flow. A storm surge of 2 to 4 feet above normal tide levels is expected in the northwest Bahamas, with the hurricane 1 to 2 feet is expected in the southeast Bahamas. As near the coast, the surge will be accompanied by large and dangerous waves. Rainfall. Joaquin is expected to be produced total weighted accumulations at 10 to 15 inches over the central Bahamas, with estimated maximum amounts of 28 inches over possible. Rainfall amounts of 5 to 10 inches are expected over the southeastern Bahamas, with 2 to 4 inches over the northwest Bahamas, as rainfall could result in life-threatening and flash floods. Surf swells generally high. Joaquin will affect portions of the Bahamas during the next few days, and it will begin to affect portions of the southeast coast of the United States today and spread northward after the weekend. The swells are likely to cause life-threatening and certain root current conditions, and please consult products with your local weather office. Here, as we will have the latest on Joaquin on the Peter channel, and we'll keep our eyes on Joaquin to see what Joaquin does. Other news: Russia's first airstrikes in Syria Wednesday targeted areas held by rebels receiving arms funded and traded from the CIA and killed dozens of civilians, according to the U.S. Capital Afghanistan, after seeing more of the losing the city to countries of the Taliban. The Afghan government says that it's reclaimed most of its provincial capital and big operation backed by the U.S. Hillary Clinton entered the race for the Democratic presidential nomination with a Afghan ministry showed signs of reversing their fundraising efforts on Wednesday with Senator Bernie Sanders of Vermont. Lottery officials said a winning ticket for Wednesday's $310.5 million Powerball jackpot was sold in Michigan. Michigan lottery spokesman Jeff Holyfield told the Associated Press the winning ticket of the Wednesday night start was sold at a gas station. Representative Jason Chaffetz, Republican of Utah, chairman of the House Oversight Committee led by an investigation into the Secret Service history, followed by numerous security breaches and embarrassing behavior by the agency. United Nations over the last 4 years, 4 million Syrian refugees poured into neighboring countries and slipped into poverty, Antonio Guterres, with the United Nations High Commissioner for Emergency Haiti pleaded in vain. Rain death toll in the recent estimated during Hajj pilgrimage to Saudi Arabia has jumped above 450. State media reported. The 2015-2016 Times Higher Education World University rankings were unveiled live at the University of Melbourne, Australia on Thursday as Asian falters as University of UK nominate move up the university rankings. Richmond, Virginia, attorney threat confessed to serial killer Virginia Bishop's Pearl office. A 49-year-old scheduled execution draws near. Louisville, Kentucky Governor Steve Bishop's lawyers are using the words observed. Followed on the to describe the legal argument as a Kenny Clark using issued marriage lesson to same-sex couples. They said Dave photo shows Josh Maddox, who was married to September 3, 2015, more than 7 years after he disappeared. He has remained 18-year-old missing for 7 years found in the Caro chimney. The owners of the Oregon bakery are free to pay $135,000 in state ordered damage to the same-sex couple who were denied service. Sydney, factories in Asia cut more jobs than federal back up in September as domestic export. Demand tripled and interferes that growth in China and emerging markets will jeopardize an increase in fragile global recovery. Donald Trump had a chance to take a shot at California. He didn't take it. He spotted Ballard doing it. Jim Bush is definitely he's doing very poorly, but a nice, very nice person. Ralph Lauren was stepping down as CEO of Fashion and Home Decor Empire, and Stefan Lawson is been his global president of Gap Slow Price Old Navy chain for 3 years will succeed him. China built a homegrown technology with state-backed firm. Has an expected strategy to foreign companies for expertise. NASA announced 5 new project concepts considered for the Discovery program, which focus on low-cost space missions. NASA, National Aeronautics and Space Administration, Pasadena, California. Mysteries and insights about Sirius and to be a success in this week at the European Planetary Science Conference and NASA's friends. Our human mission to Mars is the 7th most expensive item on NASA's agenda, which is where Matt David comes in. In a well-expressed people around the globe will be able to witness Africa's great wild beast migration in real time as its nature wonder is broadcast. A test called VirCap is capable of detecting previously unknown viruses and new variations of old ones. VirCap is invented by worrisome viruses like Ebola, Marburg, and SARS. Smokers will line up in vehicles with children that will face fines in England, Wales, as anti-smoke measures are expected to protect young people from the dangers of secondhand smoke. Medical literature has overstated the benefits of talk therapy for depression in part because studies with poor results have rarely made it in journals researchers reported Wednesday. Washington gut checks that just enough certain good intestinal germs only in the lab may increase babies' risk of developing asthma, according to a new study of more than 300 children. We're going to take a look at the stock market report here. Dow futures 62.74, Dow up 102. SP futures 19.20 3/4 up 12. Nasdaq futures 4200 and a quarter up 37 and a quarter here. European markets DAX 96.39.38 down 1.06. FTSE 6132.27 up 71.66. CAC 4492.78 up 37.49. Nikkei 17722.42 up 334.27. Shanghai 353.32 up 15.19 and HSI 28.6.30 up 29.70 points. U.S. markets Dow 6284.70 up 235.57. S&P 500 1921.03 up 35.94. Nasdaq 4620.17. Oil markets 46.14 up $1.05. Brent 49 and a quarter up 8 cents. Natural gas 2.527 up 3,000 a point. Gold markets 1,112.20 down 3. Silver 14.495 down 23,000 point. Copper 2.3625 up 215,000 point. Bond US 2.05% down 9,000 point. German 0.568% down 2,000 point. And Germany 0.329% down 5,000 point. FX bond European US dollar 1.1147 down 29,000 point. US dollar Germany yen 119.98 up 14 cents. And Great Britain bond US dollar 1.5142 up 15,000 point. Looking at commodities here. Wheat 5.60 3/4 up 4. Soybean 8.95 up 3. Corn 3.8 3/4 unchanged. Sugar 32.03 up 15 cents. Coffee 121.85 up 50 cents. Cotton 60.51 up 7 cents. Rough grass 13.25 up 5 cents. And cocoa 3,149 up 35 cents. Live cattle 130.925. Lead hog 66.725 and FT cattle 170.175. Here, challenge news time, 6:39. Time now for a sports report here. The Boston Red Sox defeat the New York Yankees in 11 innings, 9-5. Sox and Yankees go ahead again one more time at Yankee Stadium at 7:05 p.m. As the stakes will be much higher if the New York Yankees back in the box next week. Until then, they just like to clinch a playoff spot. Filming it is suspended. New York Mets felt like they cut a lucky break. No broken bones in the slugger assessment and went up with bruised on 2 fingers as left hand was hit by a pitch. And Wednesday night, the Tennessee 7-5 loss to the Phillies. Jansen Montanez Mitty was in 2 months of weather. To continue his Formula 1 career into the 17th season before agreed to say it declared 2016. U.S. men's soccer coach Rick Jurgen Klinsmann reacts to the frame match against Germany on June 10th as U.S. men's soccer team started living qualified with a renewed purpose. Here, Channel News time, 6:40, time out. Travel report here on this Thursday morning here. Before you leave for work, here, looking at the maps here, 295 on the east northbound side, slow brand, Route 95, 95 on the northbound side, it is so for 295 in Albert, all the way up to before Route 485 in Mansfield here. 95 on the northbound side, so from Cody Street all the way up to Route 128 in Canton here. 24 on the northbound side, so from Brockton all the way up to Route 128 in Canton here. Route 3 to the northbound side, so from Route 80 in Weymouth all the way to the Braintree split. 120 on the southbound side, it is slow. From Route 37 to the Braintree split. 120 on the northbound side, it is slow. From Route 138 in Canton all the way out to Route 9 in Wellesley here. Mass Park on the eastbound side is slow from 495 Westboro all the way out to Newton Quarter. Southeast Express on the northbound side, so from the split all the way up to the Dorchester here, 120 on the southbound side, so Route 95 and Peabody all the way out to Lexington here, Route 3 on the southbound side, so from Lowell all the way up to the middle record, then breaks again around Route 128 in Burlington here, 93 on the southbound side, it is so from 485 north all the way up to the Zinkin Bridge, an accident here. We get an accident here on 93 on the southbound side here, around Route 62 up in North Andover in Wilmington, so expect some delays here. 485 at the north southbound side, we have an accident in Westford here. Around 225, so expect some delays here between exits 31 and 32 here in Littleton here. As the highways in Rhode Island are looking good, gets up for the 6 sector. 6 sector a little slow around from Route 6 to Route 95 here. Out in Worcester here, 290 on the westbound side. We got an accident near Solomon Park Mall, so expect some delays here. 146 on the northbound side, so from Route 20 all the way up to 290 Worcester here. Route 2 to the eastbound side, a little slow. Route 485 a little to here. Up in New Hampshire, the Great Estate, it's looking good on Route 39395, except for a little slow on the Everett Turnpike around Merrimack, but otherwise a smooth sailing commute up in New Hampshire and up in Maine on the Maine Turnpike and around Maine here. Okay, look at MBTA alerts here. Subway system, it's looking good on the Commuter Rail, Havel Line, train. (210) 905 a.m. from April delayed Wednesdays, 10 to 20 minutes at Andover Belleville from Friday, October 23rd. And board prominent still line on the opposite track number 2 due to a switch problem as effective stops will be Attleboro. And on the ferries are looking good. Here, Channel News time, 6:43. Time now for a weather report here. And looking at the radar, it is quiet compared to 24 hours ago when we had all these heavy rains here. And looking at the radar, it shows the line of rain showers go to much of Nova Scotia without another line of rain showers off the New England coast and stretching all the way, stretching down from Maryland, down from Delaware, and around Virginia. And there's a line of rain showers stretching all the way off the Florida coast here. Okay, 7-day forecast goes like this. Today, chance of rain after 1 p.m. Most skies got up at 61 degrees. Northeast at about 11 to 15 miles an hour. Chance of rain is 30%. Tonight, chance of rain, clouds got about 46 degrees. Northeast at about 14 miles on gun size, 29 miles on chest paces, 30%. New principal amounts 3 and 10 quarter days possible. Friday, rain like May after 1 p.m. Cost gonna have a 54 degrees. North about 14 miles gun size, 28 miles on chest paces, 6%. New principal amounts between quarter and half inch possible. Friday night, rain lower at 46 degrees. North is about 15 miles on gun size, 31 miles on chest paces, 9%. New rain fall about 3 and quarter and half inch possible. Saturday, chest rain cost gonna have a 57 degrees. North is about 17 miles on gun size, 34 miles on chest paces, 40%. Sunday night, chest rain after 1 a.m. Most costs gonna about 50 degrees and chest paces 30%. Sunday, chest rain costs gonna have at 62 about 53 degrees, chest paces 45%. Monday, chest rain, most costs gonna have at 67 about 53 degrees, chest paces 50%. Tuesday, chest showers, put suns gonna about 69 degrees and chest paces 30%. Tuesday, most costs gonna about 49 degrees. And for Wednesday, most of the skies about 68 degrees. Not temperature 57 degrees, overcast skies, humidity 74%. And that is gonna be it for the Peter Channel Bar News on this October 1st, 2015 here on Thursday. People, have a good morning and goodbye day to you here. I'll see you. Have a good day.